Drishtantoism, or Drishtantoism in Bengali, is a literary and philosophical approach that emphasizes the use of examples, illustrations, and symbolic events to convey deep philosophical or ethical ideas. Instead of stating theories or doctrines directly, Drishtantoism relies on concrete narratives, imagery, or anecdotes to engage the reader in reflection and interpretation. Origins and context. Drishtantoism is particularly associated with contemporary Bangladeshi literature, most prominently with the poet Shobuj Taposh. He is the father of this method in Bengali poetry, blending philosophy with literary aesthetics. The method draws inspiration from classical parables and fables, where moral or philosophical lessons are embedded in simple stories. Existentialist thought, emphasizing human experience and perception rather than abstract reasoning. Modernist and postmodernist literary techniques, allowing multiple layers of meaning. Core principles. 1. Philosophy through examples. The central idea is that philosophical truths or ethical questions are demonstrated rather than explained. For instance, instead of declaring life is impermanent, a poet might depict a river that flows endlessly, carrying with it fallen leaves, letting the reader intuit the truth. 2. Active engagement of the reader. Drishtantoism requires the reader to interpret and internalize the message. The meaning is not always explicit. It unfolds as the reader reflects on the narrative or imagery. 3. Integration of literature and philosophy. Unlike traditional philosophy, which often relies on abstract argumentation, Drishtantoism is literary in expression, using poems, short stories, or parables to communicate profound ideas. 4. Multiplicity of meanings. Each example or scenario may carry multiple philosophical interpretations, allowing different readers to derive different insights based on their experience. Drishtantoism in practice. Consider some hypothetical examples illustrating Drishtantoist thinking. Nature as a teacher. A poem describing a tree shedding its leaves in autumn can symbolize loss, impermanence, and renewal, prompting reflection on the human condition. Childhood scenes. Depicting a child's playful curiosity can illustrate innate innocence and the search for knowledge. Ordinary events. A marketplace argument or a river crossing may become a canvas to explore moral choices, social dynamics, or existential dilemmas. Shobuj Taposh and similar contemporary poets frequently employ this method, allowing their readers to experience philosophy rather than merely read about it. Comparison with other philosophical traditions. Philosophy approach relation to Drishtantoism. Existentialism focus on individual experience, freedom, and choice. Drishtantoism uses narratives to show existential dilemmas. Marxism socio-economic critique. Drishtantoism may illustrate class struggle through events, not abstract theory. Analytical philosophy logical argumentation. Drishtantoism avoids direct arguments, preferring examples. Traditional Bengali literature moralistic fables share similarities, but often more symbolic and nuanced. Significance. Drishtantoism is significant because it bridges the gap between philosophy and literature, encourages critical thinking and personal reflection, offers a flexible framework where multiple layers of meaning can coexist, makes philosophy accessible to a broader audience by presenting it through relatable imagery and stories. Conclusion. Drishtantoism represents a unique contribution to contemporary Bengali thought, blending poetic expression with philosophical inquiry. By prioritizing illustration over explanation, it invites readers to actively engage with life's questions, cultivating both aesthetic appreciation and intellectual depth. In the works of Shobuj Taposh and other modern Bangladeshi writers, Drishtantoism continues to shape how philosophy is communicated through literature, offering a rich, interpretive, and deeply human experience.